and welcome to my slideshow. Today, I'll be talking about single camera productions, along with the positive and negative aspects associated while filming with this method. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's define what a single camera production is. In short, it's a technique where one camera is used to film instead of multiple cameras at once. Generally, there are two types of camera formats. This would be the multi-camera technique and the one we're focusing on, a single camera technique. As you can see, I've included two visual images of both the techniques for you to see. Now that we've established these techniques, let's analyze both the advantages and disadvantages of using single camera techniques while on the production set. Well, to get started positively, the advantages of this would be how it allows you to have creative control while interpreting the script, editing, and also allowing the producers to shoot quicker in whichever location is set. To add on to this, you will also get to save a lot of money when traveling to and from the production site. This is because single camera shots tend to cut individuals out during a close-up shot or a two-conversation shot, so less cast members would be necessary. This is very beneficial, especially during a large production, as there are many cast members or big figures who in this case would not have to show up unnecessarily. When it comes to the disadvantages, the first thing you should think about is how less footage could be captured at once, which means the company would end up wasting more time compared to multi-camera techniques. Since there are also less cameras, we have to make sure the shots are captured perfectly, so no reshoots would be necessary, as this is the least thing a production company would want whilst editing. What we also need to take into consideration would be the 180-degree rule. According to indiefilmhustle.com, the 180-degree rule is a cinematography guideline that states the two characters in a scene should maintain the same left and right relationship to one another. When the camera passes over the invisible axis connecting the two subjects, it is called crossing the line, and the shot becomes what is called reverse angle. There are also two types of single camera productions. These are called series and serial. Series are the number of episodes which are published at a certain time of year, whilst serial are more like soaps where stories are continuous without a set number of episodes. Now that this is established, let me give you some examples of the different types of genres. So, what are the different types of genres? To start off, we have sci-fi. An example which I'll use for this would be Doctor Who, as we see him communicating with Rose, who happens to be his sidekick. The single camera technique proof would be through the edits, as there's an over-shoulder shot showing the conversation between the two characters. Secondly, we have comedy. Miranda is a great example of showcasing the single camera technique, as when the protagonist makes the jokes, she has a direct mode of attention to the audience to engage them with the project. To add on to this, the camera tends to shift to showcase how she's jumping out of the context she's in. Thirdly, Hollyoaks is a perfect example of showcasing teen drama. The use of single cameras are shown as they switch through different storylines continuously. This assists within setting the character's settings within the storyline more efficiently. And lastly, we have crime. CSI Miami shows the use of single camera techniques while showcasing the surrounding environment in the crime scene. Editing then joins them together in order to showcase the audience what is really happening. And there you have it, that's the end of the presentation, and I hope you've understood the benefits of using this type of camera technique. Thank you for watching.